The police premises here.
Is it?
You're on police property here.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm in a car park.
Yeah, it's part of the police station.
Yeah, it's public.
It's not, I'm afraid.
Yeah, go on then, show me different.
Right, I'm going to ask you to leave again.
Section 33 under the Criminal Justice Act 1972 gives me public accessibility to the car park.
No, I'm afraid this is a private area.
Where does it say it's private?
Police station.
Where does it?
I'll ask you to come back out onto the main public area, where I'm more than happy to talk to you.
Okay, so you are?
I'm Inspector Creed.
Okay.
You ask the public to remain on the public area.
Yeah, there's no signage. There's no signage. There's nothing blocking me
you've
from stopping me from walking round.
Well, there is a barrier there.
Yeah, that's for cars.
There's a fence there.
That's for cars. I didn't jump over anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can help you with at all?
Yeah, you can stop abusing my rights and let me film.
The inspector appears to take a firm position immediately, asserting that Yardley should leave the area without first clearly identifying the legal basis for that demand. In situations involving restricted land or designated sites, that basis matters. Yardley's reference to Criminal Justice and Public Order Act 1994 Section 33, if that is the provision being cited, raises the broader point that offences relating to trespass or restricted areas generally depend on specific statutory conditions being met. Access limitations are not normally created on the spot by personal preference. They usually require a defined legal basis. The issue of signage is also relevant. While signs are not always legally required in every context, clear notices, barriers, markings, or other objective indicators can be important evidence that an area is restricted or that members of the public are not permitted there. If none of those indicators are present, and no clear statutory authority is explained, then the legitimacy of a direction to leave can reasonably be questioned. When an officer or inspector repeats a conclusion without addressing the legal points raised, it can create the impression that authority is being asserted more by position than by articulated legal grounds.
It says there, vehicle gate. Pedestrians must use designated access gate only. Well, I'm a pedestrian, and basically that's telling me.
Getting through.
No, I didn't say that I'm going through, but it's not prohibiting me.
As part of our insurance reasons, as well as the security of the site, we don't allow members of the public on here. So that's why I'm asking you to leave and move out onto the public area.
Well, I'm going to decline because it's a car park. It's an open car park.
Okay.
Please don't creep up on me.
I'm not creeping up on you.
Yes, you was.
Do you want to get it's private? So if you like to get off, that'd be great.
Excuse me, Inspector. These are your
private,
guys.
Is this private property?
These are your guys. Listen.
Would you like to go?
Step away from me, please.
No, I'd like you to move off.
Step away from me, please.
Sir?
Step away from me, please. For me, please. Exactly. Take a step back a second. Step away.
Right.
Step away. No, this guy is escalating the situation. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
DC 30,000.
Who?
30,000.
Yeah,
My
a little bit
number
like
is
Andre,
DC
yeah?
30,000. 30000.
Okay, that's your shoulder collar, yeah?
Yeah?
Alright.
The inspector then appears to rely on broader concerns such as insurance or security to justify asking Yardley to move. Those considerations may be relevant to site management or internal policy, but on their own they are not automatically equivalent to a legal power enforceable against a person in a public or publicly accessible area. That distinction matters. Operational concerns can explain why staff may be uncomfortable, but they do not necessarily establish authority to compel compliance without a separate lawful basis. As more officers arrive, the tone of the encounter also seems to change. If an officer moves in physically close to pressure someone into leaving, that can shift the interaction from dialogue toward coercion or intimidation, particularly where no clear offense or immediate risk has been identified. The fact that the inspector reportedly tells a colleague to step back is significant. Internal de-escalation by another officer often suggests recognition that the approach may be becoming unnecessarily confrontational or disproportionate. When colleagues need to restrain one another's conduct during a routine encounter, it can raise legitimate questions about professionalism, composure, and whether the situation is being managed through lawful communication rather than pressure.
Okay, show me your warrant card.
They don't have to show you a warrant card.
Alright then, show me what? Show me some ID then.
You're speaking to me.
No. He came up to me and you saw how aggressive he came up to me.
You are with me.
Excuse me, Inspector.
I have asked you
I was talking to you, and then this guy DC 3000 come up to me in an
explained
aggressive manner.
why.
So you step away.
what
Otherwise,
I need you to do now
identify yourself.
is before this
Inspector,
before this
I'm asking him to
escalates,
identify himself. You saw how
He's
threatening.
given you-
No, he came towards me in a
you his
threatening manner.
identification.
He hasn't.
He hasn't
No, he
threatened
hasn't
you.
shown me no
but he's
identification,
threatened you.
Inspector. Unless you're going to identify yourself and show me your warrant card.
I've explained to you who I am.
No, you're in plain clothes. Right? Don't come up to me and threaten me like that. I don't know who you are. How many people am I talking to?
Me.
Yeah?
Hello.
Well, actually, I was talking to the inspector,
just-
so all you
if
guys
you-
just
No,
step
just
away.
one minute.
Step away, everybody.
Colleagues, if I can ask you just to move back.
Yeah,
slightly.
just go, bye, go.
So,
Slide.
right.
Yardley's request to see the detective constable's warrant card is generally a legitimate one. In many policing contexts, especially when officers are engaging with members of the public outside an urgent operational situation, identifying themselves and making their status clear is an important part of transparency and accountability. In the UK, officers are commonly expected to provide identifying details or show a warrant card when appropriate, particularly if they are not in uniform or are exercising powers. Exact obligations can depend on the circumstances, but dismissing the request outright can create unnecessary tension if a warrant card is turned away or not clearly shown, that may undermine confidence in the interaction, even where the officer is otherwise lawfully acting. Public trust often depends as much on openness and professionalism as on the technical legality of the encounter. The reported need for the inspector to repeatedly tell other officers to step back is also notable. When multiple colleagues become physically involved or crowd into a routine exchange, it can give the impression of escalation rather than measured engagement. Even if no formal misconduct occurs, a scene where officers must be pulled back by their own supervisor can raise understandable questions about proportionality, communication, and overall professionalism.
We've been speaking for a little while now, so what I would like you
I
to
do
do...
not want these people around me.
My colleagues,
Well, I'm not going nowhere until they... No.
A number of my colleagues now getting involved.
Well,
and they've
then
got
tell
other
them to
things
go.
be doing.
Tell them to go,
So what I would
Inspector.
like you to
Inspector,
do
please
is
tell
walk
them
with
to go.
me onto the public area.
Tell them to go first.
No, I'm not going to tell them to
Why?
go.
Section 4A, yeah? Public order. Yeah, I think so. Okay? So, don't turn around and start saying that it's down to me. Tell these guys to slide away.
Colleagues, they are police employees.
Yeah.
They are entitled
And they
to
don't
be
have to
within the
identify
police
themselves,
station.
no?
No, because you're on a police station.
Okay, they don't have to identify themselves.
No.
They do. Yes, they do. It doesn't matter where I am. They have to
haven't
identify
identified
themselves. I
yourself.
don't need to. I don't need to. Yeah.
In removing you from the private
What, forcibly?
area. Yes.
Didn't you say you wasn't going to forcibly remove me?
I do not wish to.
Might as well stop unless you're going to forcibly remove me.
I'm not going to forcibly remove you.
Okay.
for anything.
Trespass is a civil matter.
There
okay.
are signs up
Where? Show me.
over there where I'm pointing.
Says what? What does it say?
It says this is Kent Police property.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's still
There's
it's
also
still
a barrier
public. It's
and a
accessible.
fence.
It's accessible.
Okay.
Your guideline states that you should leave me alone. Why?
I'm fully aware of the guidelines.
Okay, you are fully aware of the guidelines?
Yes,
Trespass is a civil matter.
I am aware of that.
Okay.
Obviously, I would need your full details to be able to move that forward, and you've refused to give those to me, haven't you?
You're telling me that
Right.
I can't
This
stay
is now
here.
the last time I'm going to ask you if there's anything I can do to help you before I ask my colleagues to assist in removing you from police premises.
Come on then, let's go. Let's walk to where you tell me that there's
Okay?
signage.
It's over this way, please.
Identify yourself as
Hey,
well.
I'm good.
Do you want to identify yourself as well? Nah, no identification. Inspector, you run a shoddy lot here.